Hello, everyone. This is Mike from Dimensional Walking. And today I'm going to title my episode, Will the Dimensional Beings, Alien Beings, Show Us There Is an Afterlife? So, during my life, I have known three people who have had a sudden transition into the dimensional world. They were all very close to me. Their transition was quick and violent. Two of them were motorcycle accidents, and the third was a car encounter, as I call it, with a huge tree. Okay? I use the term transition and not passing, dying, or killed. Transition truly describes the process, being changed to a state, a state into a light dimension. Okay? I'm sorry, I stumbled on it a little bit, but it's changing from what you were, a solid, into this light dimension. Okay? Good. A very sudden shift from an earth life state to a higher realm is a real challenge for the remaining energy body to form into an energy orb. Okay? So the energy body forms into an energy orb. Okay? Sometimes I've heard the transition is not complete and the energy doesn't form into the orb. It stays permanently or temporary as a ghost-like apparition, which is our typical ghost, caught between two worlds. Okay, now, I'm going to say this. This information that I'm telling you, I've gotten from many abductee, contactee interviews, probably over 1,500 of them. And one of the questions I asked, not every time, but some of the time, was about this transition, what they knew about it, what they were told about it. So this is why I made this video, is to kind of relate that information that I received. Okay? So, I was told by these contactee abductees that alien beings roam the earth to collect and consolidate fragments of the human energy bodies and pull them together to go to the higher dimension. They, the aliens, are not always successful, and some of the poor souls remain wandering on the earth, which we do know that's probably true, okay? This is especially true of a group of people that died as a result of a nuclear blast, okay? Their energy bodies, I guess, unfortunately for them, were shattered in billions of tiny atoms. Okay? And this is an event that is called soul splitting. It doesn't happen very often, and it does happen in a nuclear blast. Okay? And that's why, I believe that nuclear weapons should be banned on the earth. Okay? Or should have never been made, basically. And one of the reasons is it not only kills, the nuclear blast not only kills human tissue, but it also destroys something called the soul pod. Okay? And that's probably one reason why, right after we exploded in White Sands, New Mexico, the first nuclear weapon, that is why after that, shortly thereafter, there was a tenfold increase in UFO sightings, okay? Because the aliens were alerted, I guess, that we had discovered something or blasted off something that probably was very devastating. And they sensed that apparently, and they came and wanted to check it out, and I don't think they were very happy about it. So the alien beings knew that we had made a huge mistake in the creation of a hell weapon on Earth. So I'm just going to say thanks, Oppie. And if you saw the movie, you know what that means. So now moving on to these interdimensional beings and the possibility of them helping us reconnect our family members who have transitioned. From past contactee interviews, I believe the reconnection is being done through through some of these rare cases. I believe in the future there will be a process where it'll be more open to the general population. You have to excuse, my dog is having a dream over here, and it's making quite a bit of noise. Rocky, hey, trying to do a video here. Okay, sorry. I think she woke up. She woke up. It's a he, Rocky. During some of my recent vortex portal photography, I would see some really interesting things passing in and out of these portal areas, okay? And these are areas of entryways into the vast interdimensional realm where the earth energy bodies reside, okay? The question will always be, are we ready for this type of visit? Are we ready to kind of go into these portals where these energy bodies or our past relatives or friends actually reside? I don't know if our mental health, I've always thought maybe our mental health wouldn't survive. I don't know. I mean, I'd be willing to give it a shot anyways, okay? As I boarded a plane to go back home from the memorial service of my dear brother-in-law, after my dear brother-in-law, I had a conversation with his brother, and after the violent accident, the brother was driving in the area where the accident occurred only a few hours before, and then at that point he saw his brother staring at him with a strange look of approval. I truly hope that my brother-in-law was able to consolidate, or somebody had helped him consolidate his energy body so he could transition completely. And I very much will be looking forward to seeing him someday in that under the interdimensional vortex that is out there. So anyways, again, I do this dimensional, as I call it, dimensional portal photography. And if you want to see more of that, I've done several videos on it. I've also have the photographs that I've gotten, and you can go to the True Seeker Forum website, and if you just put in the corner of that, if you put in there vortex photography, and then you should get a series of photos of various different things. Some of them you're going to see exactly what I thought I saw. Sometimes you see more, and sometimes you don't see anything. But I think it'll give you a general idea of what's going on in these vortexes and how maybe important it is, and maybe it's not that important. I don't know, but it's at the very least very interesting. So with that said, happy trails to you, Dr. D, who is my brother-in-law, until we meet again. And happy trails to you all too. Thank you. Bye-bye.